Forward march. Left, left. Stop in the track. We will speak out until the tongues are cut and our throats are slit. We will speak out until the tongues are cut and our throats are slit. We will speak out until the tongues are cut and our throats are slit. We will speak out until the tongues are cut and our throats are slit.
My name's Curtis Stewart. I play violin.
Darian Deshawn on vocals.
Ian Baguette, I'm the bass player. The Mighty Third Rail. People always ask, well, what does your band sound like, or what kind of music is it? It's like, well, alternative hip hop and jazz and spoken word and stuff, but it's really hard to encompass what this is.
When you're trying to sell a product, I think the more simple and clear-cut it is, the better, unfortunately. But when you're trying to create something that is interesting, at least to you, then the more ambiguous it is, the better.
I have a general idea about a song that I want to work on. 9 times out of 10 it starts with a poem, and then what I'll do is I'll send these guys an MP3 about, hey, here's what I'm thinking for the song. Again, coming from the poetry scene, and one of the things that what they've been teaching me is that, you know, if I have a 3-minute poem, that's awesome, but it can't just be information, information, information. Let's find some breaks. Let's figure out where we can have bridges and things like that. So I'm learning a lot about just the language of how music operates.
Just do the beatbox, please, the loop, and just make me feel better.
We're doing Giant Steps as a cover. Darian wrote a poem about Coltrane and Giant Steps. And I said, instead of kind of like trying to come up with a groove or something that fits this poem, like let's play the changes. Let's play the chord changes that John Coltrane wrote for Giant Steps. That is the first tune that we were doing where we stick to a harmonic framework as opposed to like a beat, like instead of us going like boom boom, sta boom boom, sta boom boom, boom boom, and that being what we build off of, that vibe, that character, there will be like and each of those notes has a different chord that associates with it, and a whole different world opens up.
Resistance is more than what meets the eye, hiding behind what you recognize, more than a tagline on a political t-shirt, more than that, romanticized, glamorized dream of citizens hitting the streets, gun raised, ready to blaze, marching towards the White House gate singing, we shall overthrow.
I've actually looked up the definition of politics is about groups making decisions together. And in order to do that, you have to have a perspective. Also, in order to do that, you have to be able to listen to other people and take in other perspectives. One thing I really enjoy about working with Darian, maybe he might not totally agree with something you say, but there's always room for discourse.
I don't necessarily mind wearing my politics on my sleeve. Like, I feel like if you look at somebody like Fela, who says that, you know, music is the weapon, I think that it's all right to like to be passionate about something and to have some conviction and like, yes, I have something to say. And there is something that I'm trying to get across to hopefully make you rethink the situation or the issue. I'm extremely cognizant of not beating people over the head with anything or being very preachy. That's why I use a lot of humor. I use a lot of political satire. This is, you know, this is still entertainment.
And I'm hoping that no matter how you come at it, whether you're analyzing it for the political, the musical, the emotional, psychological, that you're entering the process with us.
I think it's think it's about ambition in a lot of ways. This notion of giant steps, of doing something large, you know, and you feel that in the song. You feel like something epic is happening in this song. You feel like you're up here, like we're looking down on a landscape, and that there isn't a sense of urgency and passion and conviction. And I think that that's something that obviously speaks to me.
Giant steps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Here we go. Let's go. Go, Curtis. It's your birthday. Not really. Makes the sax go insane, makes the sax go insane, and we are pacing and racing towards freedom at the speed of a freight train. Prepare for flight and pack light. We are making leaps and bounds to the metropolis with superhero gusto. Spider-Man ain't got none on us. This is Giant Steps. Before hip-hop, it was bebop. When the beat dropped, whenever, wherever we wanted to. Good luck catching up with our groove. The only move you can make is a finger snap and a head bob, cause there's no dancing tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the intricacy of what chaos can be. Bear witness to the syncopation of a downtown ditty, an uptown frenzy. More than music, this is the definition of cool. The era of speakeasies and fedoras, struts and zoot suits, where the language is you and your horn. And tonight, Coltrane is preaching in a church of St. Hypnus. His congregation consists of cats, dames, and daddy-os. Translators need not apply. Can you dig it? I said, can you dig it? I said, can you dig it? I said, can you dig it? This is the DNA of the city, the blood of the asphalt jungle, pumping and bumping on a sidewalk near you, on the bustling streets of car horns and the roar of motor engines, the swarm of beat taxis, humming and buzzing from block to block to the underground, zip and swish of the subway dragging like the notes, dip and dive till we rise and arrive to a cloudless New York sky. Make friends with the looming titans of skyscrapers, towering above the puny ants known as people. Coltrane is our guys who ride high through this culture and vastness of contemporary America, and we are soaring and sailing, laughing and scatting to the melody of free. Let the rip lift you to new plateaus, beyond platitudes of what you thought music could be. This is Giant Steps, baby, between a man and his craft, striving and levitating the landmark levels, between horn and the human breath, the pitter-patter of fingers and buttons pressed to ignite the harmonic wail of a legend, daring to make leaps and bounds, and carrying his listeners every giant step of the way. Giant step, 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 step.
Great.